They even need that. I'm gonna leave that like it is, because I don't know what your other rebirth item is. You only have QN. I have to know what your other rebirth item is. Black Ops. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, just woke up in a nightmare. Poor baby. Do you have any of these things? If not, I'm gonna try to work a way around it. And if you do have reversible conveyors, how many do you have? Because my build uses reversible conveyors. I like to use at least one. We need at least one to do a good setup, a reversible conveyor. I use the 2 rainbow mines, 1 pirate thing, and the ore replicator. That is pretty good, yes. You want to make sure you're putting enough enough coal into your rainbow mines to make the ore come up above the replicator thing, but not so much that you're creating huge towers in the skies, because then you're just creating lag for yourself and everyone else, and you're gonna cause issues for your money. Is my setup better than the one I have? What are you trying to get? You're trying to get QNs too? Baby Qs, as I call them. I've never tried doing it as a baby Q. Honest to gosh. I've done it just straight up with whatever I'm using. Or whatever I have available to me in my inventory. So I've never actually attempted it. Schrodingers are normally the best to do. I'm not getting an answer from Black Ops, so I use like 8 conveyors for both. The only reason why I like my setup, like I said, it's the least amount of money that you have to spend. Like right now, your setup is fine. Keep your setup, don't erase it. Unless you've rebirthed already. Because you're gonna get a good amount of stuff. I can come over and peek at it and see if there's anything that I would change. But I won't know until I come over to peek at it. Black Ops, I need to know what your other rebirth item is. And I also need to know if you have any reversible conveyors. We need at least 1 reversible conveyor to make this work. Pink upgrader? Okay. So I can work with the pink upgrader then. The pink upgrader you're going to want at the very end, right before your furnace.
Okay, now it's just a waiting game until I get
you
enough
can
to
buy
buy
one?
the
Okay.
fire thing.
Alright, so let me set this whole thing up and test it out and see. Because right now, I'm trying to get away with also not using Schrodingers. You can also set up Schrodingers by, instead of right here where I'm going to just pop the mine down to put the ore down, you could run a Schrodinger off to the side, your Schrodinger lineup, your 15 Schrodingers or however many you can afford. Suggested is 10 to 15 Schrodingers in a line. You can run those and use teleporters to teleport the Schrodinger or after it runs out of it to the beginning of this mine, and just put a teleporter here. So if by chance this doesn't make a lot of money, you can still put the Schrodingers on it, but I'm going to do it without the Schrodingers right now. So first thing is first, we don't have a Tesla resetter, so we don't have to do the huge circle, which means I don't have to do a separate section for that. We need one of these. Yep. And plus I have 2 Old Faithfuls. I have no clue what an Old Faithful is. Honestly.
Faithful.
I've heard it's like one of the best things you can get in the game. I just don't know what they are. I don't have one, so I don't tend to look up something unless I end up with it. And you heard 16 is best. What is 16? 16 what? Use the Old Faithful with cell furnaces. Alright, so you're gonna need one of these to start your...
Oh, it's the steampunk looking machine.
Oh, the ones that we want? I didn't know they were
Yeah.
called Old Faithful, damn it.
25 million ore initially. Initial value.
Alright. So I'm gonna build everything on here from stuff that I can buy from the shop. Minus the one pink updater. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trillion is still within. Do you have any of the flamethrowers? Black Ops? And if you're trying to get to... I don't know how many QD you're trying to get to. You do have flamethrowers? Okay, so you're gonna need 2 of those. If you're trying to get to like 50 QD, then you're gonna want to buy at least one of these. I know it's a big chunk of QD, but it makes a big difference. My friend told me that if you use the sacrificial cell, you get like a few QD from each. From one, try it out. Damn it. Now I want one. Just to mess with it. Oh, half slab. It just clinged to me what the hell you were talking about. 16 Schrodingers? Is that what you're saying? Because the max amount of Schrodingers you can use are only 15. I think it caps out at 15 Schrodingers. I'm just double checking everything. Alright, so we're gonna make one big circle instead of the multiple mini circles because we're only gonna need to buy one reversible thing because I don't want to make you have to buy a bunch of them. Because you eventually start spinning them and getting them. Where the hell is my fire thing? I got so much shit in my inventory. Am I bad? I was doing something. Oh, you're fine. Actually, I was trying to figure out what the hell you meant, and it just took a second for me to click in. Oh, okay, you meant that. I'm slow. Leave me alone. That is not where I wanted you to be placed, but sure. Okay, I have enough to be reborn pretty much anytime I want to, so I'm gonna just do these because it's aggravating. Okay. So we need the black one of those. Start making our circle.
I think that after you drink the potion, I think it slows you down.
I think half slab touched me when he was invisible.
Well, I don't think I'm not as fast as I was.
Is the exotic better than the shrine that costs 1 QN? Exotic what? Exotic what and shrine what? What are we talking about? I'm assuming furnaces because I know there's a shrine furnace. The shrine. And I don't know what the exotic is. What is the exotic? Is that like a spun one or something? I don't know. I see a box. Okay. Back to making my circle. I think you'll be able to put just one and get away with it.
You got a box.
Where? At the purple box. Boop. I didn't get a box from that bar. The new exotic sword thing. Oh, the
If you don't have the pirate chip, use it.
yeah, the. Why can't I remember? The Excalibur. Is the Excalibur better than the Shrine? I'm assuming the Excalibur is way better than the Shrine.
Oh, the Shrine. 15 times every ore that goes into it. I'll do the math.
I say ask Kermit, he'll do the math. Hold on, math time with Kermit. Let me get back to where I was supposed to be. I keep getting sidetracked, sorry. I think it's there.
Slightly, the Shrine is slightly better than the, according to
The
math.
Shrine is better than the
Shrine will give you
really?
3... if an ore goes into it at worth 20 billion, the Shrine multiplies every ore worth 15 times. 20 billion times 15 is... And it was 200 billion for the Excalibur, doing the same 20 billion ore worth.
Damn, I would have thought the Excalibur would have been better.
It's slightly better, but it still is better. Honestly, I would have thought the Excalibur would be a lot better than it was, just because it's this new thing that just came out. But
Oh shit, what am I doing? Stop that. You're talking, it makes my brain hurt. Where's my other Freon thingy? Black Ops, how many fires throwers do you have? Where the hell are they? Here they are. I'm gonna use the Shrine. That's what I'm gonna set this up with, is the Shrine, I think. Black Ops, are you still there? I don't know how many fireys you have. I'm gonna put 2 down just in case. I don't know how many you have, so. Ah, stop laggy. Buy as many as you need. Well, no, we don't want to do buy as many as you need because they only give you, I think, 5,000 per. If you have any, I'll put them in. And we'll base it off of that. So right now, I'll leave it at 2. Just to see, because it only, like I said, it only does 5,000 per whatever, blah, blah, blah. My brain's not working. Shit, that's gotta be a 8 ramp. Bad. Whenever you use these switching conveyors, just ramp onto it. I've been noticing since the last update, ore keeps getting stuck on the top there if you come at it from a top angle. You have 3? Okay, I'll put a 3rd one down. So we can see how much I'm gonna make off of it. Like I said, I've never built a basic one yet. This is a new test for me. Alright, so that was that. Shit, I could have put a thing in there too. Do I have room to put one in? Let's remove this one.
the grappling hook doesn't even fire shoot straight.
What?
The grab, it doesn't shoot straight.
No, it shoots up, and then if it doesn't grab anything, it like goes at like a weird upward angle. You have 10 of those? Holy shite.
10 what?
Are you talking about the... Okay, hold on. You have 10 of the flamethrowers. The portable flamethrowers. I only have 7. Or are you talking about the portable ore advancers? I don't know which one you're talking about. Get that box. You know you want it.
I'll take it, but last time I took a box off your thing, you
Just take it. I'm not running over there now. I'm not running over there now.
Ooh, it had an infernal box.
Portable flamethrowers. Alright, so hold on.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I know you didn't have an infernal box there. I'll punch you in the face. Then I'll put my 7 on here. If you have 10, I will attempt to put my 7 on here. Because right now I have it. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm going to be able to put all 7 on. No, I'm not going to be able to put all 7 on. This actually. I'll be able to put them all in.
It's an interesting setup.
Well, I'm trying to do it based Black Ops has. Let's see if it's gonna work. Ooh, purple box, purple box, purple box. Yay, I got a UC!
Nice.
Move this. Can I get that in between there?
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get the industrial fire crystal mine. I don't need it anymore.
Probably. Alright, so from here... See, I moved all that to sit there and make room to put a cursed thing, but... How much does the curse get you?
It's 40,000 per.
Gotta move.
How I put it in the waiting area.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do this with only one. With only one of these switchers. You have over 400 UC? Holy shit. I keep getting really close to 200, and then just as I'm at like, I don't know, like 180 something, I accidentally buy a frickin' box when I'm trying to open.
What's UC?
It's the special currency of the game.
Oh. But how can it be unobtainium if it's obtainable?
Because you
Why
have
don't
to.
you
You
call
can only
the
get
people who
via...
created the movie? What is it, Pandora, and ask them that.
You can only get it through special means.
Wait, how are you supposed to bring it back?
They don't have a Tesla resetter, so I only have to have one circle.
Oh, so you just make a circle bigger. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm making the one circle slightly bigger. Use one of the resetter thingies.
Right.
So that they don't have to buy a bunch of them.
Switch track.
There's no point in wasting a bunch of money, and you can use it for something later on. Because there is still room. And you need UC to buy stuff from the black market.
I'm almost ready to start building my circles again. It's another 3 QD.
I'm having lag all of a sudden.
Yeah, my ore's piling up like crazy. I'm trying to make the QD as fast as I can.
Fix it.
I've got 20 triple coal mines pumping in it.
Why?
To
What
make
is with you
QD
and
as
mine
fast
doing?
as possible.
No.
I have to make
that much.
I have to make the first 9 QD as fast as possible, and I can start building my actual setup.
Okay. What is your coal going into, Mr. Coalman?
2 rainbow things going into my nature's grip.
Okay, again, the same thing I told them. If you're using those type of mines, having it build a super long-ass tall tower into the sky does absolutely nothing for you. It lags you out, it lags other players out, and when it's lagging you out, guess what happens to your ore? It doesn't make it into the cell furnace at all. It falls all over the map. Your tower should only be like maybe 4 or 5 ore above the cell furnace. Ever. If you do any more than that, it doesn't work. You're just spewing ore everywhere and causing problems. Because when it falls, it doesn't fall straight down. It falls and falls off at an angle. It like tips like a fucking tree falling in the woods. So there's never any reason to have more than 2 triple coal mines per 1 rainbow or per 1 fire crystal.
Well, I usually watch my ore limit to keep it down where it's supposed to be. That time I kind of let it go in the red without paying attention.
Go where I want you to go, you piece of crap. Alright, so that's lined up now. You could probably get anything in there too. Yo. I wanna be a gamer, what's up? I'm trying a new build. The best I can. Oh, I forgot to ask Black Ops, do you have any extra, like, spinning stuff? Like, do you have any of these Dorito upgrader looking things or anything that you spun?
I like Doritos.
Oh my god. Is the orbital... No, don't buy that. The orbital antimatter uplink. What is that? Is that the ore that does all over stupid shit?
Yeah, that's the ore that drops in random spots.
Yeah, don't buy that.
You have to have like a giant room set up with conveyor belts to catch it all in order for it to even do anything.
Yeah. So, Black Ops, you do have special ones. What ones do you have, and how many of those ones do you have? You got what for free? You got the animated uplink thing. I've personally never used it because it just didn't make sense to me. If it's gonna throw ore all over my platform and it's completely random, I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Doritos are good for the soul.
Oh my god, did you eat all your Doritos yet, Fish?
No, I still got I ran out of bread and turkey.
Oh my god.
Kind of.
2 Doritos?
Oh, don't forget to get the industrial ore welder too, because that does something as well.
Industrial ore welder? That's the new one, right?
Yeah, 560
yeah, I have that.
million.
I have that set up to go at the end.
Oh, okay.
Right before the pink thing, because it's
And
a
then
one-time deal. God
the-
damn it, I placed it in the wrong spot.
Got the yellows.
Yep, the yellows are at the end. 1 rainbow upgrader. I don't use the rainbow upgraders.
The rainbow
you want
upgraders
to-
will not work because the ore is going to be worth more than they can process. You can only process
if you
ore
run
up
it
to
right in the
100
beginning.
million. The very
if you run it
beginning
right
is
in
the
the
only place.
beginning, that's what I was gonna say. If he puts it, or I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, a dude, because just the majority of gamers are dudes. Excuse me if you're female.
That's a very terrible stereotype.
That's what it is.
True.
Like 98% of the people that follow me are dudes. So, Diamond Falls, that's a good one. Or at least it's a decent one compared to some of the ones that you can buy.
Wait, how do you still have a Diamond Falls?
And 1 radium mine. You have a radium mine? Shit, if you have a rad mine, fuck the fucking rainbow upgrader.
I said something about
rad
radium
mine.
mines earlier, and you jumped on my throat about it.
That was like way earlier. This is Black Ops saying that they have a rad mine, so now I know I have to work And what obtainium? No,
Yeah,
use the
the
rad
rad
mine.
mines
Rad
are
mine. The rad mine is literally like wicked awesome, and it's cost. So you're gonna want to use the rad mine. I only have one rad mine, I think, or 2 rad mines. No, I only have one. So for this,
If you have the Diamond Falls, use that instead of the Shrine because it gives you 19, 15 times.
Okay, so I don't have that because I rebirthed already, and the guy's not selling it, is he by chance?
No, not anymore.
No. Okay.
The
I'm
radium mine
All right.
gives
Do me a
you
favor,
ore.
Kermit.
What's up? Shut up. I
Tell
can do
me. No. Tell me. Is there a furnace that I can use that's close to the Diamond Falls? One ore replicator. Okay, we'll use the ore replicator at the end.
The closest furnace to the Diamond is the Shrine.
So I know what to buy. The shrine? Okay, so I'll just buy the
Yeah.
shrine.
That you can actually buy.
Alright, hold on.
Because that's the most expensive furnace.
I'm just gonna get this stuff out right now.
Well, wait a minute. What is it? Hey, hang on. You have the sage, right? Let me check the sage real quick. I don't know what it is.
No! The sage is the frog one?
Yeah. What is that one?
I won't be able to use it. That one, depending on how many different times
yeah,
it's
that's
multiplied,
upgraded.
it upgrades it more. So that won't work. I'll use the basic one. You're gonna want to put this at the very end, because that multiplies it by 4. This is where I start building backwards, sorry. You don't have the bumblebee or anything like that. You just... the bumblebee was a spin item. That's the only reason why I'm asking. From last month. The beehive, not bumblebee. I call it the bumblebee, whatever. Oh, I got hiccups. No, okay.
You got 2 Doritos. That's good.
Well, you only really need 1. I put it in the circle,
Yeah.
so... The Dorito, it can only need 1 piece of ore 4 times.
Yeah.
So that's why I have like 7. There's no point in me having 7, because I normally put my Doritos thing either 4, one right after one another, or I put 1 and I put it in a circle like I did here. And hello, Freddy. How are you? And welcome to the stream. I'm helping out a follower right now with trying to see if my build will help them at all. You know what? I should actually move all this crap over just in case we want to see if the Schrodingers do anything better. So we're going to keep it somewhat close so I have room for Schrodingers. What is the lobby called? I'm playing via Xbox, so there is no lobby that can be joinable, and our room is also full. Unfortunately. We have a follower that's already in the game with us, and then 2 of my personal friends are actually in the game as well. That was helping. I was helping everyone out tonight. Dang it. Except for Ro. Ro's played by himself learning it. I'm just kind of letting
I'm doing alright.
Helping me do anything.
Yeah, you're a brainiac.
I'm
like
getting
me.
80
You're better than
top on these right now, so.
Nice. Alright, so we have... Oh, what game is it called? Not Roblox? It's the Miner Save-In game. What else did I have to put at the end, Kermit?
You have the 3 yellows,
Yep.
and there's not really anything else
3 yellows,
that
the
matters.
pink. Oh, the coal
tank,
one.
if he has it.
The coal one.
Oh yeah, the coal.
Yeah.
That's right. Coal. Can only be upgraded once, so yeah.
Yep. That's a one-time deal. So just for room sakes, you don't have to do this because I want it in a spin. You don't have to have it. I'm gonna put a triple coal mine on it. You really only need one triple coal mine, I think, on this to make it constantly work. So 3 coal mines. Three coal mines should work without a problem. And you'd be able to put them on right there. There'd be enough room. In fact, I'm just gonna buy 3 basic coal mines. Yes, mine is Haven. Let's see if it works. No, it still goes out. I'm gonna put a 4th one on, just to be safe. Yeah, okay, so now it's not going out. Let me just double check. I'm trying to remember everything you said you had. No, I think that's it. I think I've added everything that's even remotely anything. So let's connect it. We'll try it out and see what we get. Miner's Haven. Like heaven, but Haven. With an A. Heaven with an A. I hate nighttime. I can't. Time! Okay. So, let's attempt this. Put this bad boy over here. Facing the right way? No, of course not. It's facing the wrong way. Now, this is going to be tricky with this mine because I've never worked with it before. How are you getting stuck? You're going to have build up in the... It's just going to happen because the mine, how it produces mine, it's not a steady flow. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, the radium mine has a tendency to do that.
Yeah. So pretty much you have to overproduce mine to fill it to get enough that's even worth. We got a pretty steady flow now. So what you're trying to do when you do these is, like I was saying before, you want a steady one yep, my brain just you want one line of ore. See how the ore is kind of becoming one line as we go? I don't know why it looks like it's getting caught over there when it's not. And the reason is because these Freon Blast upgraders, the Freon is what makes the fire go out. Your ore won't burn out. So that's why when you're using that particular mine. And what you're looking for is... So like the Doritos thing will start blinking first because that can only be ran through 4 times. What you're going to be paying attention for is really over here. You're going to watch and you're going to want to pay attention to the Freon Blaster and the Flaming Ore Scanner. When both of those start blinking a lot, then you know your ore's completely upgraded for this circle. And also make sure that these purple things are blinking as well.
Excuse me.
Excuse you? Is that what you said?
Excuse me.
Excuse you what? Is the ore collider even worth using, or is it just a troll? The ore collider? The hell's the ore collider? You going to bed, Fishy?
Yeah, man. Not for the night.
What's the ore collider, Kermit? Do I know any code? I can give them to you in a second. Good night, Fishy. Alright, so we're getting mostly blinks now. And when you get mostly blinks, you go over and you're going to hit your button. And it'll run. We're getting at the end. Okay, so this is billions.
Or collider?
Huh.
You can write it in the chat.
Alright, Kermit. I'm getting 50 to 200 billion. Is that my base? Can you know what the hell you're talking about? Kermit, please follow Half Slab. It's to try to figure
Wait
out.
a minute.
I think I'm gonna have to run the Schrodingers. Hold on.
Oh,
Let me try running
the ore
Schrodingers.
collider. Okay, that's just a thing that throws ore. That's all it does. It's the thing you were
is
using
that the thing I was
shoot ore
using?
at me yesterday.
Yeah, I've never used it in an actual build. Honestly, I mean, you could. But I've never actually used it in a build. I was using it just to throw ore at Kermit's base, goofing off. I don't think I've ever seen it in a build either. What time am I getting on tomorrow? Tomorrow is a day off. If I do get on, it wouldn't be to stream necessarily. It depends. I normally stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I try to start at 7. Hours minimum. Not working. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. It throws you out of the map, really? I think it depends on the weight of the ore and where you put it on your base. But I was winging ore at his base, disappearing before it smacked him. So, like, if you stood on his base and watched,
throw ore into it. It kept disappearing on me. I don't even think they work right.
If you give me like 10 minutes or so, right now I'm helping someone else trying to do a setup for little queues. So I'm attempting to try to set this up. I was trying to do it without the Schrodingers. God damn it. This guy's coming over and attacking me. I was trying to do it without using Schrodingers, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get around that. So
you could pop them at, and if they go through the Schrodingers.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, keep that thought for a second because I have to answer someone.
Oh,
the grappling hook, you're going to want to find the highest base that's on this map. Look to your left and go to that base. If that makes any sense. So, that's not 15 Schrodingers. I have to count that. Let me show him really quick where the thing is. So the highest base is over here. This is the highest base. You put yourself in the corner so you have a base in front of you and a base to the left and to the right of you. You're going to go to the left base. It has a rock, a very large rock behind it, with a yellow crystal, as you can see. As I try to do the mad dash over Schrodinger's. Another reason why I hate them, because they blow you up. You're gonna get just beyond the yellow, right here, and you just slowly slide down the rock, and you can just hop back up it. And that's where the grappling hook is. Do you know that if you buy UC items, they save when you rebirth? Yes. UC items do stay with you. My base is this one, right? No, this is not my base. This is my base. And what I can do, dead guys, or dead Gus, that's Gus? I don't know. But I can do dead, I'm gonna call you dead, is I can try to make a setup as close to yours as possible with items that you may have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, only about 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Dang it. I'm just pressing buttons all over the place now. The rest of my Schrodingers. Did I pass them? I must have passed them. Oh, my inventory gets so full of crap, I can't find anything! Is that kind of space in between? God damn it. Try to build with no spaces in between, but with the new update and fixing the conveyors and stuff, you can't get around that. So this one you're gonna need teleporters for. Any teleporters that you have a mass amount of will do. Don't necessarily need this many, because you can definitely put a wall up. So if you only have one teleporter, just use walls. And that will fix that. I need regular
I have to
conveyor
do this
belts.
without one of those price things.
Yeah, because they don't have the price things for sale anymore. I already bought the last one to test this out. What am I doing? You confused me. Just went too many times. Alright, so how much money do you get in the setup that you are making? I don't know. It's the first time I've tried it. I'm using my building techniques that I use and what Black Ops, the follower that's asking for assistance, has available to them to attempt to make a build. To see if I can make something along the lines of what I use to help them out. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my walls, damn it. I always wall in my Schrodingers because they're assholes. At the moment, before I put the Schrodingers on, I was getting like 100 billion. So it really wasn't a lot. I'm not happy with it. So we're trying to do it with Schrodingers attached to it. Go where I want you to go. Get out from between that. What we can do here is buy 2 of these things. Because I honestly did the hard way of the long setups, and it would cost me a ton because you need to buy like 30 of the purple upgraders, and I don't even know. They just had crazy amounts of how much you needed to buy just to where's that stupid rad mine? Just to get enough of your ore upgraded. And I did not like the fact that I was spending so much freaking money to upgrade.
Schrodingers are also expensive as well.
Yeah, but that's not something that I can skimp on, unfortunately. Let's see if I can pull it off again. Because those, you can't duplicate with those. I mean, you could make a circle if you really wanted to, but it's just a more pain, hard in the ass, 'cause you don't know how many times a fucking ore's gone around, and I used yellow, right? And I don't know if this is still... It's on blue. Go where I want you to go, damn you! Also, Black Ops has a different furnace than what I'm using. I'm using a furnace that's slightly worse than theirs. So I'm using the basic furnace. I need to buy the piece, that's right. Not what I wanted. How do I get those items? Everything that I'm using right now is stuff you either get from spins or UC or just straight from the buying it with cash. Not real cash, but cash in the game. I'm trying my best to keep this as plain as possible. If you're talking about the stuff in my inventory, a lot of those are rebirth items. And I'm not using rebirth items to build this build. Because Black Ops is only rebirthed twice, I think. And this item is the only one that is a rebirth item, but they have that, so... That is okay. This was a spin item. Everything in here you can buy. These were spin items, but you can buy it with UC. I think you can buy the Doritos thing with UC too, can't you?
Yeah.
All that was buyable stuff. The mine I'm using was a spin item. I don't... Yes, you can't. You can buy it with UC, but it's like super freaking expensive. This one. The rad mine. Damn it, there's a damn box in front of my Schrodinger. Get out of here. I gotta do the frickin' run, jeez. See, I hate Schrodinger because you put so much ore through it, and then you're lucky if you get 1 or 2 ore out of it. Oh, we got one that came out. I saw it. It's got sparkles. Sparkles are good. And this way you also don't either. So if you notice that your ore's been hit by the fire, gone through the Dorito thing 4 times, have gone through the purple things enough to where those start blinking, and the Freon things to where that starts blinking, you can send that right over to be put into the furnace. But again, the Schrodingers are going to cause this to be random. Worse than it already was. So we're just waiting for this to start blinking now. Doritos is blinking. It looked like I got caught on fire, but I could be totally wrong. Yeah, I got caught. For the freons to start blinking, which are these blue ones, and the purple ones to start blinking. Once those start blinking, we can send that ore over to the furnace for its last few upgrades and to be smelted to see how much we get. Purples are blinking. Why is the blue not blinking yet? Oh, it is blinking. Okay. Oh, I didn't grab it in time. Dang it. Oh, shit. Well, we have 2 ore. That was... Yep, that was the right one. That's the wrong one. Damn it. Alright, so we're gonna get 1 ore to go through it, and then I'm gonna watch it. Once we get 1 ore, I'm gonna pull the machine. Because I followed the wrong ore, so I have no clue how much it actually got us. I have too much freaking money. Come on, Schrodingers, give me an ore. Hi, Ro.
Hello.
You have to become friends on Roblox, so if I ever have my zombies out, they don't eat your face. Oh, we have one. Okay, we have our ore. We must follow this ore this time. It's gonna take a little while for it to upgrade. I'm trying to think. And then the Quintillion update, or how the fuck you say it, the big Qs. You're pretty much gonna run as much as the same as you can. It depends on if you've had to have rebirthed. So depending on what rebirth items you have, could change it. And then again, you may have rebirth items that I don't have, so I don't know how to use them. And what other spin items you may have. But you would want to run one of these in your circle. Because it can for 5 times. So those are definitely worth using. And then basically, I think it's pretty much the same setup, just what you have available to you based on spins and based on rebirth items. Ooh, looks like it's blinking. The fire is blinking. The purples are blinking. Let me just make sure the blue is blinking 100%. Is it blinking or is it working? Sometimes they don't blink. 275. Nothing over there is going to upgrade it. No, it's still upgrading. Blues are still working. This game seems boring. It can be. Right now I'm testing a build trying to help someone, so that's why it can be pretty boring. I'm trying to make sure that I'm making enough money for them before they go ahead and start ripping stuff down and building. Five something mil. Okay, it's not being updated anymore at all. Activate that to switch it over. It'll run through its last updates, and then let's see what the hell we got. $135 billion. How did we not? What did we do different, Kermit?
You also have to remember we have the honeycomb as well, which does another quadruple. The Tesla resetter doesn't do anything.
Well, they don't have the Tesla resetter. If they had the Tesla resetter, then their ore value would be double.
Yeah.
At most, you could probably put these in. I'm trying to figure out what I'm missing. I don't remember. It might have been this hard in the beginning.
My second time reborning took me just as long almost as my first. But I had 2 radium mines that I was running.
Yeah, I think that's the issue with this one, is you're basically going for quantity rather than quality. So this would be the cheapest way to set it up, but you're still not, I mean, you're only going to be able to multiply an ore, and the Schrodingers give you a random amount, and not only that, but the mine that you're working with is also going to give you a somewhat random amount as well. So it's really random for what you're going to end up with at the end.
Yeah,
but with the Schrodingers, you could end up with a ore worth, you know, like 500 QD because it just multiplied it perfectly.
Yeah, that's how it was the first 3 times getting reborn. Is I would.
What am I looking for?
With the Schrodingers, you're basically just it's luck. What it is.
What I would do is run this setup. Full block. Run this setup and then put this at the end of it. Like that. You want the machine on the same side that this little triangle piece is on, because it's going to duplicate any of the ore that comes through. Again, unfortunately in the beginning, because you don't have a lot of updaters yet, and there aren't a lot of updaters that are worth it, you're going to be running quantity rather than quality, and praying that a Schrodinger gives you a larger payout, because you're preying on these Schrodingers giving you something good over here.
When I was doing that setup for the Schrodingers, I had my two radium mines out, and they were always running constantly, and I maybe got I got a whole line worth of ore in a matter of about 5 minutes, like a nice constant circle going on, but every 5 minutes or so. But it took that long because I had to run through all the Schrodingers first and everything.
Right.
With one mine, it might take about 10 minutes for it to run through.
In reality, I mean, if you look at any of the builds online, you can YouTube it if you want. Most of the builds online are going to be pretty much the exact same thing that I'm showing you, but instead of doing this circle technique, which is what I use, you're going to find them using 30 of these purple things, so that's more money that you're going to have to spend. You're going to use 30 of these blue things in the beginning, and then like 40 at the end of your Schrodingers. You're going to use 3 of these fire ones, all 4 of these Dorito things, as many of these fire things you have. Some people like to run 10 of these cursed ore purifiers. These are all single-use things. These you run 3 at the end because they multiply your overall value. So it's, again, it's like praying that you get the right ore to come through your Schrodingers. And once you get past your first, you can normally get something super awesome that will help you rebirth faster. Kermit, I think your 5th one is when you started rebirthing more often. I mean, it still took you a while to get there, but it was faster than, like, what you were doing. And then again, at the same time, you're going to be having your rainbow mines going, or whatever. I can't remember if you said you had rainbow mines or not. It was either rainbow mines or the fire crystal mines or whatever. You had one of the two. Have those running into cells at all times. Those are going to get you a ton of money. Do you know a setup to rebirth fast on your first life? No. No. The first life took me forever, dude. I would still do the circle technique just because it run.
Your first life is, like, regardless, probably.
And
the
King,
worst.
maybe GTA on another night. Tonight, we're just relaxing. I have surgery coming up, so I'm not doing anything very high maintenance because I'm in a lot of pain. So, yeah. Sorry. Maybe after surgery, after I recover, I'm more than happy to do a GTA night. Can you do a QD setup after you're done? Because I'm not making that much money. Do you know a set of rebirth fast? Oh, no, I read that one. Thank you, King, for being understanding. I just got lucky and got 18 QN. See, that's the thing with the Schrodingers that you get. Thank you very much for telling me to feel better. I really hope this makes you feel better. The Schrodingers are so random because you can get an ore that sneaks through that's $1, or you can get an ore that goes through that, like Half Slab just said, he got 18 QN off of it. So this is a decent setup. It's going to cost you the least amount of money to make this setup, but you're preying on those damn Schrodingers to give you an awesome ore. And the first few lives, until you get better upgrades,